Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome everyone to a Friday night North Dakota Class B girls basketball showdown between the visiting 2-4 Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans and the hometown 4-2 Northern Cass Jaguars on yourliveevent.com here in Hunter, North Dakota. Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page, their mini gauntlet this week coming to a close after falling to Grafton St. Thomas last night and look to bounce back against this nourishing Northern Cass team. We'll tell you all about it and then some coming up on our Ira Insurance pregame show. This is North Dakota High School Basketball on yourliveevent.com.
Hope-Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope-Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope-Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Ira Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to irainsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Finley Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Finley Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Finley or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at finleymotors.com.
Hello, welcome again everyone to this evening's girls basketball matchup between Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page and Northern Cass. Derek Zimmerman-Geyer, Brady Siebels here for you on this Friday night. Brady to my left side joining me here tonight, working the camera up, my good man of course, as always. After losing 82-30 to Grafton St. Thomas last night, it doesn't get any easier for Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. The Spartans have lost 3 of the last 5 games, and let's look back as things went down on Tuesday, December 15th, a 41-38 victory versus Griggs-Midcoda. Good start right there, but since then, 49-29 loss to North Border on December 18th. The next day on the 19th, we had that game on yourliveevent.com, 52-46 loss at Larimore. On the 21st, a 46-41 victory over Barnes County North. That was just previously this past week, but just last night, of course, 82-30 loss against said Grafton St. Thomas Spoilers. The Spoilers, a great team, 5-1 in their own respect. Just couldn't get anything going. That Spartan team was down 27-4 in the first quarter alone. Reagan Zerfis averages almost 15 points per game, keeping her team afloat. Scorers like Zerfis is what's needed to keep the Spartans on pace, and they'll need that fast pace to keep up here with the Jaguars tonight. Of course, all Jaguars fast. This Jaguars team, very slick. 4-2, like I mentioned, 58 points per game, 3rd in Region 1. Points against, 49, 5th least in the region, but still a little bit room for improvement in the middle of the pack, as any coach will tell you. Can the Spartans tame these Jaguars for the upsets, or will Northern Cass continue on what Grafton St. Thomas started last night? We'll hear what the coach has to say about that coming up here in our pregame coaches comment. This is North Dakota basketball on YourLiveEvent.com.
For over 100 years, Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FinleyFarmersElevator.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The aisles at Mix Grocery and Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mix Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mix has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mix Grocery in Hope, North Dakota. 701-945-2691.
The vision of the Finley-Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Finley-Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit FinleySharonSchool.com. And go Spartans!
Welcome back to our Irie Insurance pregame show here on YourLiveEvent.com in Hunter, North Dakota. Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans taking on the Northern Cass Jaguars. Irie Insurance pregame show for all your insurance needs. Visit Irie Insurance online at IrieINS.com. Have had a chance to recap things for both teams. Let's get a chance to sit down and talk to the head coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars. That is Mr. D.C. Lucas. Coach D.C. Lucas of the Northern Cass Jaguars. Coach, coming in tonight's game, you're taking on the 2-4 Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartan girls. Had a win last time out, 68-38 against Maple Valley. How do you feel coming into tonight's matchup? First, initial thoughts.
Just thoughts, last year I know Finley-Sharon played us pretty tough last year, so I know they always give us a good battle. We're coming up a little banged up. I mean, Allie Slinger's out tonight with a bad foot, and I know Emma's got a bad hamstring, so we're going to have to see how far we can go deep on our bench here tonight. We've had a lot of games in a short period of time, and so we're looking forward to seeing what kind of depth we can pull tonight. And
you said you had Allie Slinger banged up. What happened with that? We won't get into that, but I want to ask about Macy Danielson and what you saw from her that projected her into the starting lineup. Who was your first pick going into it?
Yeah, so Macy's typically the first one right off the bench. She started out of our 6 games. She started 3 of those games, so she's kind of my defensive specialist. So when Allie went down, it was just an easy pick to bring her in. She's a senior leader, and she came. She used one of those hybrids where you can make her start or you can have her come off the bench, and she's great in that spot. And talking about defensive specialists, I believe you guys have the 5th least amount points allowed in Region 1. On the defense side, in the middle of the pack, but on the offensive side, 3rd most in the region with 58 points per game. What do you think can be improved upon on both sides of the ball? I think we're rolling out a lot of new things to the girls. We have a new offense, a new defensive system, so we're slowly getting better with it. Out of the gate, we didn't have all our players for our first week of practice, so they're still learning the new offense. They're still learning the new way of doing defense, and it really showed when we put together a decent game against Grafton, and then Cavalier's a tough team. We played them really hard, and then Maple Valley's tough, and we played them hard. So I think we're starting to slowly figure it out, both offensively and defensively. And let's talk about not only that Grafton St. Thomas game, but just the opponent's overall record that you guys have played this year.
all combined 25-13. It's not like you're playing any slouches. You're sitting at 4-2.
Yeah.
What has been something that stood out with this team?
I think, it's funny. 2 years ago, we knew we had some good pieces coming, and we knew we had to change our schedule and start putting in the Graftons of the world, the Cavaliers of the world, the Thompsons, etc. And we still have Oaks and Larimore still coming at us. And I think the key to this team is that yet we're still young. We're not young in the sense that we've got a lot of girls up here since the 7th grade. So they're wise beyond their years, which is nice to see. So we had to build a pretty tough schedule to make sure, because Region 1 is a beast, right? You got Kindred, you got Central Cass, you got us, and there's a lot of teams. It goes very deep. So we had to build a schedule to kind of complement what we're going to be facing at the end of the year.
And just one region game, to my knowledge, against Maple Valley, your last game out, only one in. What has playing non-regional opponents done for your squad so far?
It really helps us kind of take a look at, it gives us different views. We can look at different players. We can try different schemes. We can try different ways of running our defense, running our press. We've installed some different offenses now. So it just gives us a chance to kind of look at some different things without it influencing your region record. So that's what I like playing, the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page, the Cavaliers of the world, the Graftons. It just gives us a chance to look at some different things where we wouldn't be able to do that in a region game.
And tonight, of course, you get to look at Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page themselves. What have you seen on paper or on film so far early in the season from them?
When I was in that film, of course, you got to stop Reagan Zerfus right out of the gate. She's a heck of a ball player. I think she dropped like 16 on us last year, so we know that she's a pretty tough ball player. They were quicker than I thought when I saw them on tape. Got some good little guards. So I think we got to match their quickness. They did get the 3-point shot off really well. They got the 6'1" girl. So we got some things we got to balance out and make sure that we take care of ourselves and take care of them when we get out there.
Yeah, Reagan Zerfus is a force for sure. She's averages almost 15 points per game. She is their stud. And Coach, just anything else you want to add before tonight's game?
No, we're looking forward to it. I mean, this has been a long-standing game with Finley-Sharon. We've always had a really good game with these guys. I'm looking forward to it. And tonight I'm looking forward to, with some people banged up, I'm really looking forward to seeing how deep can I go? How far can I go and see if these young girls, see if we can give them some experience.
We'll find out tonight. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Coach D.C. Lucas of the Northern Cass Jaguars, of his pregame comments right there, of course, mentioning Allie Slinger being hurt tonight in her place for the Jaguars is Macy Danielson. Talk to Coach Lucas. We'll talk to Coach Laura Irie next here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Don't go anywhere. This is YourLiveEvent.com.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
We know agriculture, and we know ag lending. Citizen State Bank has competitive rates, and you can get the best loan to keep your farm running smooth. Whether it's land, crops, livestock, or machinery, Citizen State Bank has lenders to help you find the best loan with the best rate in Finley, Cooperstown, and Northwood. For more information, visit us online at csbfinley.com. Member FDIC.
Our insurance pregame show churns along here in Hunter, North Dakota. As we just heard from Coach Lucas of the Northern Cass Jaguars, his team 4-2. The opposite for the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans. They are 2-4, and it's time to talk to the head coach of the Spartans. Coach Laura Irie joins me now here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Coach of the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans. Coach, a tough one last night against Grafton St. Thomas, of course. We were just talking about it, and we were just talking about how Beth Mehus came away with an injured, pinky?
Yep, she's got an injured finger, but I think she'll be okay. We'll just tape it up, But, yeah, that's a tough game. I mean, Grafton is They're so good. They're fundamentally sound. I mean, they get up the floor like nobody I've ever seen. I mean, we couldn't even get hustle back on deep. I mean, we tried, but they're so good. And it was a tough one, but I got to bounce back tonight. And this Northern Cass team is equally as tough. So it'll be a tough matchup tonight too.
Yeah, bounce back in this kind of a mini gauntlet at the tail end of this week. A 5-1 Grafton team last night, a 4-2 Northern Cass team tonight.
Correct.
How does your girls really prepare themselves for this type of challenge here in 2 days straight?
Well, I always just tell the girls, we just get up and play every game. So it does, no matter if they have 5 wins or 0 wins, we have the same intensity every time we come into it. So it's just tough when you're playing back to back. They're tired today, but they're going to give it their all, and hopefully we can get our best effort tonight.
And tonight, all of your losses so far against region opponents.
Yes.
Tonight, non-region, still a tough team. Of course, as a coach, you don't look at anything differently, region or non-region. But what do you see in this non-regional team in the Northern Cass Jaguars?
Well, they have so many weapons. Haley Crockett, the older one, and then her younger sister plays too. They have just a lot of depth, and it's good to play these non-region games as well instead of all these counting games, all these region counting games. So we're just thankful for the opportunity to play every game, and we're just going to work hard tonight, see what happens.
Coach, I want to talk about that first quarter real quick last night, and then we can flush it and forget about it. 27-4, spoilers on top early. How can you avoid that to start off this game tonight?
Well, it's hard. I mean, I thought we did pretty well for about 4 minutes of the first quarter, and then we broke the press well last night, I thought, with them. It's just, trying to hustle back as best as we can on defense. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, that's where they get all their transition points. So we got to take care of the ball, maybe slow it down a little bit so it takes some time off the clock, and then just put on our best effort.
And poof, there it is.
And poof.
Swept under the rug.
Easy.
No more talking about the first quarter. It's done.
It's done.
What have you seen besides, you've seen this team before, but in earlier seasons, but to this season, what have you seen on film of the Jaguars? What stands out about this team?
Like I said before, they're just fundamentally sound. They can shoot inside, they go hard, inside outside game. We're just gonna try to contain. They got some tall girls too, so that's definitely helpful there too. We just try to play our game, and hopefully everything falls into place.
Coach, anything else you want to add?
No, that's go Spartans. How about that?
Go Spartans.
Okay.
There it is. Here's
Right.
Coach Irie. Thank you very much, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Coach Laura Irie of the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans with her pregame comments right there. You heard Beth Mayhews with the injured right hand, her right pinky, her shooting hand might affect her, hinder her a little bit tonight. Beth averaging 4 points per game. And we talked a little bit about Reagan Zerfus. She averages almost 15 points per game, 14.8 on the dot specifically. And she is 11 points away tonight from hitting 100. So more than likely, in a typical Reagan Zerfus game, she'll most likely crack the century mark. About 2 minutes away here from our national anthem and starting lineups, and then after that tip-off, as we have our 2-4 Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans against the 4-2 Northern Cass Jaguars. Spartans Jaguars, it's coming up, and it's on YourLiveEvent.com coming next.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Let's talk about some of the recent activity on trades at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. You can talk with Chuck O'Neill about the '04 Challenger Combine Model 670 and the '08 Versatile 435. Call 218-784-2961. Norman County Implement also has grain vacs for sale or rent. Also check with the guys about other trade-ins that should be coming in very soon. Norman County Implement reminds you for their winter service specials. Norman County Implement thanks you for your business.
Spartans and Jaguars coming up next. This is the national anthem coming up first, and after that we'll have our starting lineups in tip-off here on yourliveevent.com coming up quick.
For your farm, delivering success. With decades of research, Pioneer has the genetics, tools, and local testing capabilities to deliver the most diverse and consistent seed for your farm needs. Work with Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton in Hope, your local Pioneer team, to evaluate your needs and select the best varieties with the right herbicide-tolerant trait for your farm. With the science behind Pioneer products and the local service, you get success from your crop yields. Good luck to the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page team from your local Pioneer seed representatives, Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton of Hope.
Randy, Darla, and the crew at RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro, and Drayton thank you for your business and wish you and your families a safe, healthy, and prosperous new year. RDK Enterprises, planterdoc.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
It is time for our starting lineups here in Hunter, North Dakota between the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans, the visitors, versus the hometown Northern Cass Jaguars. We'll start off with those visiting Spartans. They lost last night like we talked about to Grafton St. Thomas. Same lineup as they've had all season long, starting off with number 3, Ali Stromset, a sophomore guard / forward, standing at 5'9". Number 5, Beth Mayhus, senior guard / forward, 5'5". And an injured right pinky as well. Number 10, Reagan Zerfus. That is the stud of the squad. Freshman forward, 5'9", just getting it done in all facets, having great games all season. Number 11, Marissa Mitchell, senior guard, 5'4", and rounding it out for the Spartans, number 31, Jillian Larson, 6'1", sophomore center. As for the Jaguars, an injury pushing Macy Danielson, a senior guard, into the lineup, 5'5", wearing number 4 across the chest and the back. Number 5, Morgan Nelson, senior forward, 5'11". Hallie Crockett, number 13, sophomore guard, 5'8", will start tonight. And then number 22, Emma Lucas, junior forward, sitting at 6 foot tall on the dot. And then rounding it out at the end, number 25, Abby Richmond, junior guard at 5'5". As you see the Spartans coming out right now. Stromset joining Mayhus and Mitchell. There's Reagan Zerfus. You all know her name. And you'll hear it probably a few times more than likely here tonight. The starting lineups being introduced right now here in Northern Cass. Again, we'll go over for Northern Cass, Macy Danielson. And then number 5, Morgan Norson. Abby Richmond in there as well, of course. Rounding it out, Danielson, Nelson, Richmond. an injury to Allie Slinger, propelling Danielson into this lineup. So we're almost ready to kick things underway here tonight. Once again, Derek Zimmerman-Geyer, Brady Siebels joining you here tonight on this Friday evening. As we grow closer, we're right at 6:05. We're ready to start. As Jillian Larson will be in the center circle. Joining her will be number 5, Morgan Nelson. Larson, 6'1". Nelson, 5'11". Larson and Nelson ready to tip off. Spartans Jaguars are ready to go as Larson wins that one, gets it over to Zerfis, who will corral the basketball first. Gives it out to Mitchell, being guarded by Macy Danielson. Danielson and Mitchell dancing in the right, now to the right corner to Mayhew. She has an injured right pinky, of course. Mitchell now right wing. Mayhew is telling the bounce, pass it over to Stromstedt, now in the top of the right wing. Pushing it now to Morgan Nelson. Guarding her. Stromstedt right corner, floats over to Jillian Larson, who loses the handle on it, too much on it. And Larson tried to save it, but it goes backcourt violation, first turnover of the night, and it's on the Spartans. To inbound for the Jaguars is Emma Lucas, giving it in to Macy Danielson. Hands it off to the right wing, that's a 3, and that is too strong off the back iron. No good, rebounded by Mitchell, as that was Hallie Crockett with the shot and couldn't connect. So now Mitchell in the right corner gives out the Stromstedt, right wing. Now in the paint to Zerfis. She thrives there. Gives it off to Larson, left wing. Stromstedt, top of the key, off the top iron, and rebounded by the Jaguars. Richmond pushing it up. Now left wing. That is Lucas. Now pushing inside the left elbow. Now in the paint. Pushing, striving into Nelson, and off the top of the iron, and rebounded by Larson. Now Stromstedt has it, being absolutely harassed on the inside by Nelson, but Zerfis gets it inside the right low post and puts it up off the iron and scores the first bucket of the night. Zerfis with 2. First score. Spartans on top, as Crockett will be hit on the left wing. A walk and a travel. One too many steps. Give it over to the Spartans. Both teams with 1 turnover apiece as Mayhews inside to Mitchell, going right to left on our dial. Full court press defense here by the Jaguars, getting defensive quickly, and it pays off to their fruition as coming in with the steal was Richmond. Can't find the putback, and now a foul called inside the right low post as Lucas is fouled. Shooting foul with Lucas going to the line, and the culprit on that play is number 11, Marissa Mitchell, her first, team first. So Lucas goes to the line and swishes the first one, cutting it to 2-1. Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page on top here early, thanks to the bucket in the post by Zerfis. On your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard, 2 for 2 goes Lucas, and it's a 2-2 game. Full court once again, and Mitchell having trouble getting inside the Mayhews, who helps up Lucas, who hit the hardwood. And it stays with the Spartans with Mayhews to inbound. Looking for someone. She has Stromstedt on the right side. She'll go to Stromstedt. Now going to Mayhews in the middle. Mayhews 3-on-1. Almost had it poked away. Stromstedt saves it. Now to Mitchell. Has to get across quickly. She does to Mayhews, who drives into the right low post. Gives it off to Reagan Zerfis. Bounces off her hands. And turnover number 2 against the Spartans. 6:05 left in the first quarter. Here in our lone game tonight. No JV tonight, as all the way to the right corner now is Macy Danielson, who gets the pass. Now gives it off to Morgan Nelson. Nelson inside the paint. Gives out to Crockett. Crockett puts it up off the glass. Banks it in. Crockett for 2 with the score and the steal. Pokes it away. Crockett going to get more points. Banks it off the glass again and once again. And push it to 4-2. Early timeout. 6-2 on your Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard. Lori Irie wants to assess things, and we'll take a timeout with her on YourLiveEvent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks. Open by appointment only. Hillsboro, North Dakota. 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Early timeout by Coach Laura Irie. Her team down 6-2 on your Steel Sea Child Albert scoreboard. 701-866-2972. Patronize him. Give him your business as Zerfis pushes in the Stromset to Larson. Almost had it taken away by Crockett. Crockett inside. Now Larson finds Mayhus, who's denied. And the right low post by Nelson, swatting it away. But it goes out of bounds. Off of Nelson, and it stays with the Spartans. Mayhus the inbound. Wants Stromset, won't go to her. Needs to find someone quickly now. Will go to Mitchell, has it poked out of her hands by Danielson. And Stromset saves it. Now goes to Larson, right wing. Near the top of the key. Hands it up behind her, back to Stromset. Now has Larson inside the paint, doesn't go to her. Gets a screen from Mitchell. Not a strong screen, now Stromset covered, swarmed in the right corner. And that bounce pass goes off the feet. Off the body of Macy Danielson, it stays with the Spartans. Stromset inbound, Nelson guarding. Finds Mitchell. Now goes to the top of the key to Larson, back to Mitchell, near the Jaguar logo. Near midcourt. Chest pass back to Stromset now. Zerfis, top of the key. Mitchell, left wing, that is a 24-second violation, or 35-second violation. Didn't get off in time on the shot clock. Shot clock in the back of everyone's minds right now, and that's a turnover for the Spartans as they took the first lead, but now 4 turnovers has them down 6-2. Hallie Crockett gets to the right elbow, puts it up off the glass, given to Emma Lucas. Lucas can't find the mark. And a foul called, a body contact foul against, looking for the official player, Morgan Nelson. Her first, team first. Zerfis inbounds, being pressed 2-on-1, and that goes over the hands of Mitchell on the far right side, right in front of Coach Laura Irie. 5 turnovers here in the first 3 minutes, just a little bit over 3 minutes of the first quarter. Spartans down 6-2. Crockett inside the paint, kicks it out, left wing, that's a 3, that's Richmond, that's off the mark. Rebounded by Mayhus. Short rebound, bounced right into her mitts, and Mitchell ends up with the basketball. Crossing midcourt. Chest pass to Stromset, spins around, now faces Nelson. Inside now to Zerfis. Zerfis loses the handle. Stromset there to save it. Puts up a desperation heave. Too strong. And it's going to be tracked down quickly by the speedy Jaguar, Abby Richmond. Richmond will stay back. Now pushing inside to Lucas in the paint. Too short. And it's rebounded by Stromset. Stromset absolutely being barraged on the right far sideline. It's poked out of bounds by Hallie Crockett. Right near the scores table with Macy Danielson and company, as we have some substitutions coming in here. Number 25, Abby Richmond comes out, as well as Macy Danielson coming into the game here. It's number 10, Maddie Zetwig. Look for the other official player as Larson swarmed in the paint. Stromset, right corner being guarded closely by Nelson. Won't get out of her grill, and it will go in favor of the Jaguars. 6 turnovers now, pushing up court quickly now. New player inside. Mitchell gets her mitts on it. Can't find it, but Zetwig had the fast break there for a second. And it stays with Northern Cass. Hayden Crockett is the other new player to come inside. As inside the paint, that's up off the glass and bank it in. Hello, Morgan Nelson. First bucket of the night for her. It's 8-2 for Northern Cass's favor. 3:35 in the first quarter. Mayhus almost loses the handle in the right corner, being guarded by Nelson. Bounce pass around the right low post near the baseline is Zerfis. 2-on-1 back out to Mayhus right corner. That's a 2, but it's drained. Foot was on the line, but Mayhus makes it count anyway. Ends the drought 8-4. 3:16 first quarter. Nelson inside the paint. Crockett now, right elbow, puts it up, too short, rebounded by Mitchell. Player in the game, of course, Hayden Crockett came in for the Jaguars, and now the 7th turnover for the Spartan team in this first quarter. They have no handle on the basketball right now, and it is showing, not horribly though, 8-4. Now inside the paint, putting it up off the glass, and just rolls out. Nelson couldn't find the mark, and Larson with the rebound gives it off to Mitchell. Now Mitchell, left corner. Esther Steinke's in the game now. To Larson, left elbow. Inside, right post. Went to Mayhews, and it goes off her hands. Too strong of a pass, and Mayhews turns it over off the errant throw by Larson. Pushing it up now is Abby Richmond, pushing it inside to Crockett. Crockett puts it in, and a foul. And she'll go to the line for the three-point play. This foul is on Steinke. Her first foul, team's second. So now 10-4. Make it 11-4 as Crockett completes the three-point play. Give her 5 points. 10-4, 2:25 first quarter. Larson racing against Zetwig. Zetwig, body foul. First foul for Zetwig. Second team. 2 fouls apiece for both teams now. As Stromset slaps the ball aggressively to inbound. Gives it off to Steinke. Steinke having a wrestling match, and it's ripped away. Oh, absolutely ripped by Richmond. And it goes to the Jaguars. 9 turnovers against the Spartans. Down 11-4. Maddie Zetwig gives it off to Crockett. Hayden Crockett. Now on the left low corner. Passing it off to Richmond. And then inside on the end one play coming up by Emma Lucas. Emma Lucas is fouled, sent her to the line. Her team up 13-4, looking to add and make it a 10-point game. And that foul is on Stromset, her first, team third. Putting it up and too strong off the glass, no good by Crockett. Larson comes down, gives up the Stromset. Mitchell now with the ball, left wing, gets a screen from Zerfus. Still has a Jaguar in the face, that's Richmond. Grill and Steinke on the bounce pass, had to fight for that one on the sideline. Stays with the Spoilers and will have a contact foul against the Jaguars. Hayden Crockett with her second foul. Mitchell comes out. Coming in, Beth Mayhews. Inside now, the inbound to Larson from Stromset. Now fading it up and went for Zerfus. Couldn't find her, but she finds Crockett. Crockett puts it off the glass of her right hand and good. Allie Crockett give her 7 points and put the Jaguars up 15-4 as we have 2 players going down right there. Stromset and Zetwig. And that was a 4th team foul for the Jaguars. That foul is on Zetwig, her first. Inbound comes in from Zerfus. Now to Stromset. Allie Stromset guarded by Maddie Zetwig. Near the right wing, gets a screen and stolen away by Zetwig. Just pickpocketed it right out of the hand. On Stromset, here's a 2 midi right side and money from Danielson, swishing it home. Hitting a little bit of the iron and pushes it to 17-4 quickly and early with 1:09 in the first quarter as Stromset goes down and turns over the ball. We have 12 Spartan turnovers in the first quarter as Beth Mayhews looked like she's going to check out. She won't. Larson will. Coming into the game, Haley Schlotfelt for the Spartans. Macy Danielson tosses it to Hallie Crockett. Left wing puts up a midi money by Hallie Crockett once again. 9 points, 19-4. Under a minute now, 50 seconds. Stromset looking to reset things. Stop the barrage of Zerfus in the paint. Kicks up to Schlotfelt. Schlotfelt puts up a money swisher. Left side jumper is good. Just checks right in and ends the drought. And pushes it 19-6. Oh, an answer right there by Maddie Zetwig. None to matter. And pushes it 21-6. Now Mitchell with 22 seconds. Shot clock turned off. Give it to Schlotfelt. Push inside to Mayhews. Left low post. 2-on-1 and swatted down and taken away. Another turnover. Pushing it up now with 10 seconds. Danielson, bounce pass over to Zetwick, now top of the key. As Richmond drives inside, left leg, good. Richmond made that look easy. 1 second left. Stromset gets it off in time, but it's well short. And at the end of quarter number 1, it is 23-6 in favor of the Northern Cass Jaguars over the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans on your Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard. 701-866-2972. We'll take a break as the Spartans and Jaguars take a break, looking to assess things going into the second quarter.
Here's a message from Chad Albert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Albert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
A non-region Class B North Dakota girls basketball game right here as Mitchell right off the bat in the second quarter has it ripped away from her from Danielson. But a carry by the Jaguars gives it right back. So the first turnover for the Spartans and then just a second overall turnover by the Jaguars. 13 first quarter turnovers by Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. Just 1 in that first quarter by Northern Cass. As Stromset right wing guarded by Nelson, now top of the key. Schlotfeld puts up a 3-shot. That is Stromset from the right wing, too strong off the back iron. Rebounded, pulled down by Emma Lucas back in the game. Abby Richmond puts it up, dart right inside the left low post. Couldn't get it to roll. That was Danielson who missed the shot. Now kick it back out. That's Richmond off the glass. Floater won't go. Rebound, putback won't go as well by Morgan Nelson. Here's another putback, and that one will drop. And dropping it is Emma Lucas. Give her 6 points. Quickly, another turnover as Marissa Mitchell had that swatted away. Here's a left side mini from the left low post block. No good by Hayden Crockett. 2 quick turnovers here in the first 55 seconds of this second quarter by the Spartans. As Schlotfeld checks out, Joan Larson comes back in for Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. The inbound is Abby Richmond for the Jaguars. Kicks it in to Crockett off the glass and good. Morgan Nelson with the take and the feed and the finish. And another turnover, just feeding it and lobbing it back in. The Spartans 27-6, 650. Stays that way after the floater is no good by Lucas. Long rebound taken down by Hayden Crockett on the right corner. Push it back inside. Now here's a right wing, a bounce pass. Loose ball, top of the arc, 3, Crockett, Hayden Crockett, too strong. Rebounded by Beth Mayhews, bounce pass over to Stromset. Try to reassess things, but this full court pressure defense by Northern Cass is getting the best of this Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page team. Call against contact foul against the Jaguars. That's on Abby Richmond, her first, team 5th. As Mitchell bounces over to Zerfus. Stromset right wing gets the chest high pass. Now pushing inside back to Zerfus. Give and go. Push it off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Emma Lucas. Lucas pushing up on the right side. Has a right corner as Danielson who pushed it right low post. Off the glass. Swishing, rolling in. Morgan Nelson finds 2 more. Give her 6. 29-6 now. A 6-0 run for the Jaguars to start this second quarter. And another turnover as Nelson intercepts that one, pulls up from the free throw line, unguarded, uncontested, can't find the mark, and it's pulled down by Reagan Zerfus, who is 2-on-1, and she hits the deck. As that is Nelson and Richmond in her grill. And we'll have timeout. A timeout indeed. 30 seconds. Laura Ari needs to reassess things. 39-6, Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard on YourLoveEvent.com. Be right back next.
For your Farm, contact Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
29-6 on your Steel Sea Chad Albert scoreboard in favor of the Northern Cass Jaguars. They were up at the end of the first quarter, 23-6. A very similar score for the Spartans last night, being down to Grafton 27-4. We talked about that in the first quarter. We said we'd forget about it, but it's hard not to see it when you're playing like this against the Jaguars. That three from Nelson won't go from the right corner, but that will go underneath the bucket by Lucas on the putback. 8-0 run for the Jaguars to start things off here in the second quarter. 5:18 left before half. Stromset right corner pushes in. Now the baseline. And a contact foul against Northern Cass. Pushing Stromset nearly out of bounds. There's some substitutions coming in. That's Nelson for the Jaguars, her second, team 6. Coming out, Macy Danielson, Morgan Nelson, and Hayden Crockett. As that pass by Stromset errant, and it will go back court. Picked up by Zetwig. Zetwig pushes it to the left low post to her teammate Abby Richmond, who finishes cleanly inside the paint. Give her 4 points. And make it 33-6 with 4:57. Stromset top of the key, pushing to Larson. Poked away, but Mitchell right there to save it. She'll find the bucket, but not in time before the fall and the call. The illegal screen, and coming in now with another turnover. Makes 5 for the second quarter and many more for this first half. Coming out of the game, Emma Lucas. In the game right now, Hallie Crockett, Abby Richmond. Maddie Zetwig from the left corner with a 3, too strong. And it's pulled down by Mayhus. Also in the game is Elise Sand, number 23. Stromset, left wing, push it to Zerfis. Zerfis left low post, has it denied, blocked away by Hallie Crockett. Now on the opposite end, Sand too strong, can't find it underneath the paint. And Mitchell has the ball now. Her team down 33-6 with 4:06 before halftime. Allie Stromset versus Sand, left wing, gets a screen from Zerfis. Wants to pull it, now back to Zerfis, and she bounces it right near her feet, but out of bounds. Too far away from the toes. Another turnover. The story, of course, so far is the turnovers against the Spartans. 13 in the first quarter, 6 now. As, hey, there's a turnover for the Spartans in their favor as Stromset comes away with that one down in the right wing, pushes it to Mitchell, going to the right low post, puts it up, and is fouled going up. So now Mitchell has a chance to put some points on the board for the first time in a long time for the Spartans. It's a 14-0 run right now for Northern Cass. Now 14-1 as Mitchell swishes that first one, her first point of the night, and she'll go for the second. Too strong as that puts the Spartans in the bonus now. The 7th foul on Northern Cass. As now Nelson inside the paint and now gives off to Crockett. Hallie Crockett finds the bucket. Lays it up like a left-handed toss, underhand. 35-7 now. And now a bucket quickly inside the paint by Zerfis. With her score, only her second bucket of the night. Unlike her, but unlike the Spartan team right now, being down 35-9 with 3:10 in the second quarter. Crockett, Hallie Crockett inside the right low post. Too strong off the glass, but a putback is good by Elise Sand. 37-9, 2:57 in the game also. Right now, Josie Jensen, number 12, freshman forward. Stromset left wing, looking for something to come open. Now Mitchell has it, top of the key, 2-on-1. Good defense, good poke away there by Maddie Zetwig. Zetwig now can't find it, and Strumset corrals it. Right wing pulls up for the three, puts it up, puts it down. Too strong off the top of the iron, too short. And coming back with it is Zetwig now. She'll pull up for a right side midi, airmails it, but right there for the putback, and the foul, count it. Is Josie Jansen, her first bucket, her first chance, and she'll go for the N1. That foul on Larson, Jillian Larson, her second, team fifth. Substitutions coming in as Zetwig comes off the floor, as does Hallie Crockett coming in her place. Elise Sand. Hayden Crockett also on the floor for the Jaguars. Josie Jansen's shot is up and money. Give her 3 points. And it's 40-9. 3-point play complete. Strom setting her team down 49-15 in the second quarter. Mitchell, Zerfis, left low post, right-handed, too strong. Corralled away and ticking down strongly. Another player in the game, as that is Ellie Lucas, another freshman forward, but a turnover on the Jaguars. Gives it back to the Spartans. Just the fourth turnover overall by these Jaguars. Playing sound basketball, fundamental basketball, as Beth Mayhews in the right wing gives it off to Schlofeld. Schlofeld right corner all the way top of the key to Stromstedt. Wanted to pull up. Gives it off to Zerfis instead in the paint. Now back out to Schlofeld. Schlofeld bounces back to Zerfis. Going in the right low post, 2-on-1, and she'll bounce it right into the hands of Elise Sand. Turnover against the Spartans. And pushing up now, 1:40 on the clock. As coming in is Crockett. Hayden Crockett goes inside the paint. Couldn't find the shot to put it up, but it goes out of bounds off the Spartans. Stays with Northern Cass. Jaguar basketball, inbound, all the way to the paint, going in, and that's a foul. And no bucket, but going into the line is Elise Sand as she was hit off balance there. Nearly rolled it in, as that's going to be the 16th foul against the Spartans. With 1:35 left here in the second quarter. And Sand rattles it home and true. Esther Steinke will check in for Beth Mayhews, filling her position at the lane. It's 41-9 in favor of the Jaguars. That foul was on Zerfis, her first. Second one is no good by Sand. She goes 1 for 2. Over the top foul, over the back foul, and it goes to the Spartans. Stromset, top of the key, near the Jaguar logo. Esther Steinke fighting, give her a screen. Stromset settles for the right wing, now to Mitchell, chest pass. Schlofeld in front of her, going to give it to Schlofeld left wing. Pushes it inside the surface of a contact foul on Josie Jensen, who got a little bit too close there to Zerfis. And it sends Zerfis to the line. That is Jensen's first foul. Team 8, of course, the Spartans in the bonus now. 1 foul away from giving the Jaguars the bonus with 16 fouls of their own as Zerfis puts it up, puts it in. So Reagan's 5th point cuts it to 41-10. And it's another short drought. Zerfis, second point up, second point down. 6 for Reagan Zerfis, 41-11, 1-11, second quarter. Hayden Crockett gives it off inside. Feed inside, up off the glass, no good, can't pull it down. As Elise Sand was too short. Off the rim, 56 seconds as Stromset, top of the key, gets a screen from Steinke, a good one, gives her some space. Hayden Crockett follows in the right corner though, gives it to Steinke right back on the right wing, now cuts inside, 2-on-1, Steinke back to Stromset, right corner. Stromset pushes it now to Zerfis, bounce back, Schlofeld, left side midi, puts it up, puts it over the mark, too strong, and Zerfis with the putback is no good, and now a contact foul as Hayden Crockett looked to escape away with the basketball. And this one will put Northern Cass in the bonus as Steinke commits her second foul. 17 fouls now for the Spartans. Puts one up, puts it off the mark. Crockett can't find the basket. Steinke, 2 fouls now. Her team down 41-11. Just about a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Schlotfelt, right wing, push inside the Mitchell. Turnover, another one. And here comes the Jaguars. Here comes Hayden Crockett. 1-on-1. She puts it off the glass for right hand. 43-11. 6 seconds. Shot clock turned off. Surface, left elbow. Gives it to Mitchell. Puts up a long three. That one was partially blocked before she could get it off. Kayla Treader, the freshman forward, wouldn't let her pull it up. And the end of one half, 43-11. Northern Cass smothering Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page on your steel seed at Chad Albert scoreboard 701-866-2972. It has been a tough go for the Spartan team, but a great go for the Jaguars. We'll take a break and come back with some halftime breakdown. This is YourLiveEvent.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Hope-Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope-Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope-Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Welcome to your Christian Brothers Auto Group halftime show. Brought to you by Christian Brothers Auto Group halftime is find your next new or pre-owned vehicle at their showrooms in Findlay, Mayville, and Cooperstown, North Dakota, and in Crookston and Fertile, Minnesota, or shop their inventory online by visiting ChristianCarsOnline.com. Christian Brothers Auto Group is here to help you purchase your next vehicle or to service your current one. Your Christian Brothers Auto Group halftime show starts now. 43-11 is your score at the end of 2 quarters in the first half in favor of the 4-2 Northern Cass Jaguars over the 2-4 Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans. Let's look how we got there. Reagan Zerfus got the Spartans up to an early lead, 2-0, but after that, all Jaguars. 8-0 run to stifle the Spartans, another 7-0 run to end near the end of the first quarter. And then counting the end of the first quarter into midway second, a 14-0 run by Northern Cass by DC Lucas and company, stifling, just pounding away at the Spartan defense. And the Spartan defense, or the Jaguar defense, doing its job here tonight. 21 turnovers by the Spartans, 13 in the first quarter, 8 in the second, a little bit lower, but still your score 43-11, and those turnovers play a huge factor as we wind down at the 43-11 mark on your steel seat at Chad Albert's scoreboard in favor of Northern Cass. Just 7 fouls, I say just, 7 fouls by the Spartans, 8 by the Jaguars. So both teams pushing each other into the bonus in the first half. Take a break, break down some individual stats here on your Christian Brothers Auto Group halftime show.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Finley Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Finley Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Finley or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at finleymotors.com.
For over 100 years, Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting finleyfarmerselevator.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to your Christian Brothers Auto Group halftime show. 43-11 is your score in favor of the Northern Cass Jaguars over the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans on your steel seat Chad Albert scoreboard. Let's see who contributed to these points here so far. Tonight we'll start with the Spartans, just 2 for 3, only 5 free throws so far tonight. 2 for 3 are the Spartans. Allie Stromset, no points on the board so far. Beth Mayhus with 2. Reagan Zerfis leads the Spartan squad with 6. She averages almost 15 points per game, is 2 for 2 from the line, has 1 foul. Marissa Mitchell just 1 point. She actually has 1 free throw, so make that 3, as the Spartans taking advantage from their 3 shots from the line. Schlotfeld with 2 points and Steinke with none. The Jaguars 4 for 7 from the line. Macy Danielson with 2 points. Morgan Nelson with 6. She doesn't lead them. That is Hallie Crockett who leads the Jaguars with 11. Emma Lucas has 8. Abby Richmond with 4. And we have a lot of bench players getting some minutes here tonight. Maddie Zetwig in the game. She has no points, 1 foul. Hayden Crockett with 2 fouls, no points. Elise Sand, 3 points, 1 for 2 from the line. And Josie Jansen, 1 for 1 from the line with a 3-point play, a bucket, and a foul, giving her 3. 43-11, and this Spartan squad gave up 82 points last night to the Grafton St. Thomas Spoilers. And with 43 points given up here in the first half, the Jaguars certainly making a great case to do what the Spoilers did on Thursday night. This Jaguars offense averages 58 points per game. Definitely going to surpass that here quickly, only giving up 50 points per game. Excuse me, that's last season. 58 points this season, of course. 49 this season, so just a little bit off by 1. Jaguars showing why their offense is, well, one of the best in the region. Take a break, and we'll come back with the third quarter tip-off, third quarter inbound, more like it, on your Christian Brothers Auto Group halftime show. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be right back with the third quarter coming up next.
The aisles at Mick's Grocery and Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mix Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mix has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mix Grocery in Hope, North Dakota. 701-945-2691.
The vision of the Finley-Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Finley-Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit finleysharonschool.com. And go Spartans!
Welcome to the third quarter here in Hunter, North Dakota. 43-11 is your score in favor of the Northern Cass Jaguars over the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans. Coach D.C. Lucas's squad giving it its best effort here against Laura Irie's team as we're ready to begin the third quarter as Beth Mayhus will inbound for the Spartans, most likely giving it off to Marissa Mitchell. Coming in, Allie Crockett, Abby Richmond, Macy Danielson for the Jaguars, as well as Morgan Nelson and Emma Lucas, the original starters for both squads. Julian Larson, Beth Mayhus, Marissa Mitchell, Reagan Zerfis, Allie Stromset on the floor for the Spartans. Larson now right elbow in the paint, being guarded by Lucas. Now goes to the right corner. That's Stromset. That's a three. Hits off the top iron and rebounded by the Jaguars. Pushing it up to Danielson all alone. Now 2-on-1 and swatted away by Zerfis. Got a right hand on it and now pushes it back to Mayhus. Here's some life from the Spartans. Stromset right wing, had to pull it up, pulls it back down, goes off the baseline, floats it up, no good. Rebounded, pulled away by the Jaguars. Hallie Crockett tracks that one down, now pushes it, but Mayhus swats it back down and turns it to the Spartans. So two quick turnovers for the Spartans to kick things off here. And their favor was not in their favor in the first quarter. In the first half, of course, as Mayhus pushes inside the Zerfis. Her shot won't go. And here's a collision right in front of Coach Irie between Richmond and Mayhus. Mayhus gets up. Of course, she has the injured right pinky. Looking to see if she has a splint, or not a splint, but a buddy wrap on there. Can't see anything from here. Allie Stromset left corner. She'll put it over in the left elbow, left block now to Larson, who bounced past it to Zerfis. Now out to Mayhus. Right corner, midi, short, no good. Rebounded by Morgan Nelson. Nelson behind the back between the legs, getting a little fancy with it. Crosses midcourt, now to Richmond. Top of the key. All alone. Now almost poked away by Mayhus. And Mayhus, ooh, that's a contact foul and a half. And she slaps away at Morgan Nelson. Mayhus will gain the foul. And are we going to take a timeout? We will. The teams will, but we won't. We're going to stick it right here as that's Mayhus' first foul. So we have a plug to fill here with the Lead the Feed Food Drive. January 11th to the 22nd, 1 in 10 children in North Dakota struggle with hunger. FeedingAmerica.org. Please visit that. Presented by the Hope Page, FCCLA, and FFA. Their goal, 1,000 non-perishable items to give away. Drop-off bins can be found at Hope and Page Schools, Mike's Grocery, Hope, M&M Grocery, and Page. 43-11. No score here yet in the third quarter. 6:47 left. Richmond in from the inbound from Nelson. Now Nelson pushes out the paint. Wants to go back to Richmond. Goes to the left corner for Danielson. Danielson now to Richmond, top of the key. She'll take it out the right side of Lucas. Right wing, push it back side to Richmond. Right low post, 2-on-1. Doesn't matter. Hannah Richmond splits the defenders. Scores the first bucket for the Jaguars here in the third quarter. 6:25, 45-11. 6:23 now. Third quarter stolen away. Turnover by the Spartans. Pulling up on the left side. Left midi is good by Hallie Crockett. She came away, went coast to coast, leading her team now 13 points, 47-11. 6:10. Stromset left corner bounces it and kick ball. It went off on the Stromset's bounce pass, and it stays with the Spartans. Almost another turnover. Zerfis leads this Spartan team with 6 points. as she will find the inbound. In the paint now, kicks up the Mayhews right wing, wanted to pull up, goes back to Zerfus, bounce pass awry, and it goes to the Jaguars as Hallie Crockett couldn't find a handle. Now goes to Richmond left wing. Now she can't find anyone over the middle top of the key, and that's a backcourt violation with Morgan Nelson tracking it down for the turnover. With 3 turnovers now for the Jaguars to kick off this third quarter. They just had 4 in the first half alone. Mitchell, midcourt, goes to Zerfus, to Larson, 3-foot line, Stromset left corner, pump fakes, now feeds it inside, and it's blocked away and turned over. Here comes the Jaguars. Macy Danielson now, right wing, gives it off to Lucas. Excuse me, that's Nelson. Nelson inside, that is Lucas, and Lucas, Hallie Crockett finds the bucket, gives her 15 points. 49-11, 6-0 run. Kick things off here in the third quarter. 5:13 left and ticking in the third. Mitchell left wing, guarded by Danielson. Drives inside, now kicks it back out. Now to the right wing to Stromset. Stromset wants to pump it in. She'll go over the top to Zerfus, top of the key. Wanting to go inside to Larson. She's double teamed. Back to Zerfus from Mayhews. Left block. Now it's a nice feed, and that's a nice finish by Marissa Mitchell. Putting it off the glass in the right low post. Give her 3 points, ending the drought. 49-13. Quickly, Lucas though in the left low post, and Larson will track the foul, and it sends Lucas to the 3-foot line. That is Larson's 3rd foul. She has no points tonight, and it's 49-13 with 4:44. Lucas puts it up and hits it home. She's free through 3 from the line, has 9 points, can go to double digits right here. Will be the second Jaguar to do so, as Hallie Crockett has scored 15 points. Second one too strong by Lucas, and this goes out of bounds and stays with the Spartans. 50-13 in favor of the Jaguars here in Hunter, North Dakota. Mitchell, Danielson, right side, bounce pass Zerfus, wants to post up to Larson, who is posted up now, goes down low, kicks it out now to Mitchell, right corner, absolutely harassed. To Stromset now, guarded closely by Ellie Lucas. Bounce pass to Zerfus, who drives into the right low post, 1-on-1, back to Stromset, kicks it out back to her. She's guarded by Lucas again, and it poked away by the Jaguars, as off the glass, too strong by Hallie Crockett won't go. This one by Ellie Lucas won't go as well. Stromset in her grill. Here's Nelson again, that's too strong. Hallie Crockett's shot won't go. Stays with it, goes off of Hallie Crockett's fingers, but it stays with the Jaguars somehow as Danielson tracks that one down. Now to Crockett. Hallie Crockett right wing, push it wide open all alone, and Larson's face won't go by Danielson in the paint. Larson with the rebound, but it's almost ripped away, and it stays with the Jaguars as Danielson getting down to the hardwood, sacrificing her elbows for that one. And to inbound is Hallie Crockett. She goes to Hayden Crockett. Now the left corner to Hallie. And Mayhew swiping in like a defensive back to take that one away. And a contact foul at the turnover. 4th turnover for the Jaguars. First team foul of the second half for Northern Cass. That one is on Emma Lucas, just her first. And a timeout by Coach Laura Irie and company. Her team down 50-13 on your Steel Siege Chad Albert scoreboard. Come back after timeout after this.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
We know agriculture, and we know ag lending. Citizen State Bank has competitive rates, and you can get the best loan to keep your farm running smooth. Whether it's land, crops, livestock, or machinery, Citizen State Bank has lenders to help you find the best loan with the best rate in Finley, Cooperstown, and Northwood. For more information, visit us online at csbfinley.com. Member FDIC.
50-13 on your Steel Sea Chad Albert scoreboard in favor of Northern Cass Jaguars over the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans. Spartans 2-4, Jaguars 4-2. Feet inside the Zerfus quickly. Nice dime by Mitchell. A nice finish by Zerfus. Her first bucket in a while gives her 8 points. Cuts it to 50-15, but a nice floater inside by Hayden Crockett. Puts it right back to 52-15. Mitchell to Zerfus, underhand toss to Larson, pulls up, right elbow midi off the glass, too strong, up high, and now racing across coast to coast was it Kayla Shredder. She went for Maddie Zetwig, who couldn't find the handle. Now Hayden Crockett with the bounce feed inside to Lucas. Emma Lucas can't finish, and a contact foul on the inside by Northern Cass. That is on Hayden Crockett, her third. Lucas comes out of the game. In her place is Ellie Lucas, that's Josie Jansen who comes in, and a walk by Marissa Mitchell. 2:43, third quarter. Maddie Zetwig to inbound. Coming out of the game now is Hayden Crockett coming into the game. Addie Rust, first minutes of the night. Addie Rust, a 5'6" freshman guard. Jensen up top, goes inside the paint, rolls it off the top, bounces it off. Give it Jensen 5 points. Give it the 54-15 lead for the Jags. Mitchell stomps that left corner all alone, puts it up too strong, rebounded by Zetwig, who skirts around, stomps it, racing across the far sideline, goes coast to coast, bounces it off her teammate Josie Jensen's hands, and it goes back to the Spartans. Both teams with 5 turnovers apiece here in this quarter as Steinke and Schlotfeld, Esther Steinke and Haley Schlotfeld check in. Stromset comes out. Beth Mayhus checks out as well. With 2:06 in ticking in the third quarter. Mitchell being poked on the far right sideline, goes out of bounds off of Zetwig. Maddie Zetwig tosses the basketball back to the ref. Reagan Zerfus will inbound. Checking out of the game now, Ellie Lucas coming in for her. New player, Noelle Erickson, first time in the game. 5'7" sophomore comes in. Sophomore forward as Mitchell going against Erickson. As Larson now back to Mitchell, right corner, now push the top of the key. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Steinke in the paint. And a contact foul called on the Jaguars. Personal foul, Addie Rust, her first, team third here in this second half. Haley Schlotfeld to inbound the pass. Goes to the surface, left low post, banks it off the glass. Easy money for Reagan Zerfus. That's her money zone right there. Zetwig. Now Zetwig at right wing pushes it. 54-17 now is the score with 1:25 on the clock. Here's a jumper, quick layup inside by Josie Jensen, and push it 56-17. 7 points for Jensen. And a contact foul against Mitchell, driving too hard. And it goes back to the Jaguars. That one's actually on Zerfus, her second, as Larson and Mitchell will come off the court. Coming in their place, Stromset and Mayhus. Here's Zetwig, right low post, easy money, rolls it off and swishes it home. And that's Zetwig's first points of the night, 58-17. Under a minute now, third quarter. 50 seconds. Schlotfeld bounce pass, nice feed, nice shot there by Zerfis. Gives her 12 points. Coach Laura Irie likes that, likes the effort by her defense on the inbound, gets the ball back. Mayhus is fouled, actually. 19 fouls, personal foul now on Rust, her second, as Mayhus goes to the line. 58-19. Off the back iron by Mayhus, her first trip to the line. Mayhus tonight has just 2 points. Her team down 58-19 and goes 0 for 2 with 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now right corner, Zetwig floats it up all the way to Jensen, bounce back inside, and she is fouled. Noelle Erickson is going for the shot, and she'll go to the line. Got exactly what she wanted, got a nice look, and committing the foul is Zerfis with her third. So Erickson has the first chance of the night to add some points to her totalage. 0 for 1 right there. Hits off the iron and the glass. Erickson, a sophomore forward, sitting at 5'7". Her second shot is up, and it rattles home. Give Erickson her first point of the night, 59-13. Or 59-19, excuse me. 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mayhus now right wing, guarded by Zetwig. Zetwig getting scrappy, making every minute count on the right sideline. Mayhus slow to get up, but she'll be fine. As now a call against Zetwig. Her second of the night. Fifth by the Jaguars. Mayhus to inbound. Zetwig right in her face, screaming ball, 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 ball. But Zerfis finds the inbound, poked out of her hands though, and taken away. Picked up now by Kayla Treader. Treader all the way to Zetwig, right low post, banks it off. Zetwig everywhere right now. 61-19. Stromset top of the keys. Shot clock turned off. 5 seconds. Mayhus right corner had to put up a desperation heave short of the basket. And at the end of quarter number 3, Northern Cass leads Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page on your steel seat at Chad Albert scoreboard by the score of 61-19. Our final quarter of regulation is next on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
$61-19 on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard in favor of the Northern Cass Jaguars over the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans. The Jaguars 4-2 in a non-regional game against the 2-4 Spartans. There's some clock malfunction right now. Actually, let's see if it settles home, and it will. So we're good there. 61-19 officially on both scoreboards. With Kayla Treader to inbound for the Jaguars. She'll give it off to Hayden Crockett. None of the original starters in the game right now for the Jaguars. For good reason, they're up 61-19. Bounce pass inside. Rolls it off the left low post is Ellie Lucas, her first bucket of the night. 63-19. 7:46 to kick off things here in the fourth quarter. Marissa Mitchell now being guarded by Treader. Right wing, bounce pass inside to Zerfis. Zerfis has it ripped away. Jump ball stays with the Spartans. Mayhus to inbound. Schlotfeld is the only non-original starter out there for the Spartans right now. And it's Mayhus, Mayhus, Mitchell, Stromset, and Zerfis. Mayhus looking to inbound right now. Goes all the way over the top to Stromset. Nice snag over the top. Hands off to Mitchell, guarded by Treader. Goes in right low post. Tries it off the glass. Put back by Zerfis is good. 14 by Zerfis. She's at her average right now. She averages 14.8, so one more and she'll be official. As Erickson pushes inside to Hayden Crockett. Crockett, nice feed, nice finish. Just right hand off the glass. That's Crockett's first bucket of the night. 65-21. That one goes over the head of the Spartans. Turnover against Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page, their first of this quarter. They only had 5 turnovers in the third quarter. So did Northern Cass. But most, if not in the third quarter, all of the Jaguar starters were out as that shot off by Erickson and the Jaguars. Larson with the inbound rebound and gives it to Mitchell. 6:25 in the fourth quarter. Marissa Mitchell, you have a midcourt, goes past the logo, gives it to Haley Schlotfelt, left wing. Over the head pass to Zerfus, in the left block, goes back to Mitchell, top of the key, drives inside the paint, 2-on-1, puts it off the glass, rolls off the rim, and pulled it down by the Jaguars and Erickson. Now pushing up quickly now are the Jaguars with Elise Sand coming in the paint. She is fouled, and she will be sent to the line. Elise Sand sent to the line. That's Schlotfeld's first foul, 5th foul, team foul for the Spartans. Sand puts it up, puts it in. She has 4 points now. She's at 2 for 3 from the line. As Steinke checks in for Beth Mayhus. 66-21, 5:51 fourth quarter. That one rolls in and out by Sand, no good. Pulled back down by the Jaguars and finished off in the paint by Ellie Lucas. Ellie Lucas and all the rest of the Jaguars reserves making every minute count here in the 68-21 game as Zerfus, just 3 Jaguars in her face, doesn't matter. She puts it up and swishes it true. Give her 16 points, 68-23. Here's a long left midi from the left side by Ellie Lucas. It airmails. Pulled back by Larson to Mitchell now with 5:14 in the fourth quarter. Mitchell, top of the key, pushing it closely against Treader. Treader, arm span defense. Arms wide in, and Zerfus now finds it in the right left post. Mitchell now top of the key. Treader once again following her. Now a screen, nice one by Schlotfelt, and Mitchell makes it count, putting it in the bucket. Mitchell now 5 points, 25 for the Spartans, 68-25, 4:47. Left corner. Coming inside, Lucas. Ellie Lucas now to the right wing, puts it out. 3 is too strong, or too short by Kayla Treader. Here's a putback attempt by Ellie Lucas, don't go. This one by Erickson won't go, and it's being pulled down, but going back to the Spartans off of the Jaguars. More substitutions. Mayhus will come back in. She'll take Marissa Mitchell out. Hayden Crockett, and coming also with Crockett, Hayden Crockett, is Elise Sand coming out of the game. More new Jaguars. Addie Russ comes into the game, and Mayhus drives into the right low post, puts it off the glass, too strong, floats over the rim, and taken by Addie Russ, floats it over to Kayla Treader. Kayla Treader top of the key, and then there's Beth Mayhus right in her back pocket, picking it out, but it stays a whiff. Northern Cass passing the ball around now in the right corner. Rust goes inside. Erickson fouled by Steinke, and she'll go to the line. That's the 16th foul by the Spartans. With 3:32 in a running clock right now. Steinke's 3rd foul of the game. 3:25 and ticking in the 4th. First one up by Erickson is true. 2 for 3, 2 points for Noelle Erickson. Her team up 69-25. More substitutions. Larson and Schlotfelt come out of the game. Coming inside. Coming into the game is Hudson Zerfus, a 7th grader. As the second one by Erickson, no good. Pushing up quickly now, Zerfus pulls up and is blocked but fouled by Sand. Zerfus will be sent to the line. 16 fouls by the Jaguars with Lucas, her first foul. Looking for more substitutions for the Spartans with the first shot by Zerfus not finding the mark. She's now 2 for 3. Her first miss from the line tonight. Kiaza Carlson in the game for Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. That one by Zerfus also rattles in and out. She's at 16 points. Didn't make it count right there. Down 69-25. Here's a pull up from the right side. Midi is good. As falling backwards, Ellie Lucas high-fiving her teammates as she gets up. She floated that one and fell backwards. 71-25. Here's a right side corner three from Mehus. Too strong. It's pulled down by San. Now pushing it quickly is Josie Jansen. Now dimes it. Not exactly a dime. Outside and out of bounds. A turnover. Back to the Spartans. Reagan Zerfus in the game. Reagan Zerfus, Hudson Zerfus. As Reagan is also in the game as well. With little sister. Esther Steinke pushed it across midcourt. Bounce pass to Reagan Zerfus. 2-on-1, right low post. Tries to split the defenders. Can't. Sand comes down the rebound. Might have a jump ball right here. We will. And it stays with the Spartans. Haley Schultfeld looks to check in, and she will. Taking out Reagan Zerfus, who high-fives Coach Laura Irie with her 16-point effort here tonight. Down 71-25 with 155 left in the game. Steinke takes the inbound, tries to put it up, can't, has it taken away by Kayla Treader. Treader now pushing it across midcourt. Now goes to the left side. Sand, left wing, three, too short. Rebound pulled away by Jensen. Jensen back to Sand, pushed it to the top of the key now. Jensen will settle with the rebound as Sand bounce pass inside. Finds her girl, can't connect as Treader couldn't find the mark. But Jensen is fouled. And Jensen will go to the line with Hudson Zerfus' first foul of the night as she substituted in not too long ago. First free throw by Jensen is good. Give her 8 points now. 2 for 2 from the line. 72-25. In favor of Northern Cass. Going to improve to 5-2. Second one doesn't go for Jensen. And a rebound scrap by both teams here, and it goes in favor of the Spartans as the ref yells blue ball, blue ball. Or excuse me, it stays with the Jaguars. I heard blue. Sam drives in the paint against Steinke, puts up a floater, too strong. Lucas Jensen trying to pull it down. Ellie Jensen can't. Josie Jensen can't, excuse me. 42 seconds left in the game. Running clock is in effect. And that is a foul against, let me see here, Josie Jensen, of course. Her second, and puts both teams in the bonus now. Both with 7 apiece. As Irie in the game now. For the Spartans puts it up. Doesn't find the mark. Ava Lark, excuse me. Or no, that's Claire Irie who shot the free throw. Her ponytail covering up the 3 and her 1-3 digits on her back. Now pushing it inside Noah Erickson. Right low post. Puts it up to Treader. Treader can't find it. And now brought back down by the Jaguars. And that should finish things out here in Hunter, North Dakota. With Northern Cass defeating Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page 72-25. Advancing to 5-2 on the season here just 8 days into the new year of 2021. The Spartans fall to 2-5 now. And 2 tough teams the Spartans have seen in a span of just 24 hours with Grafton St. Thomas and now Northern Cass. Take a break, and we'll break down this game and then some coming up on your post-game report on YourLoveEvent.com.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Let's talk about some of the recent activity on trades at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. You can talk with Chuck O'Neill about the 04 Challenger Combine Model 670 and the 08 Versatile 430.
Work with Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton in Hope, your local Pioneer team, to evaluate your needs and select the best varieties with the right herbicide-tolerant trait for your farm. With the science behind Pioneer products and the local service, you get success from your crop yields. Good luck to the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page team from your local Pioneer Seed representatives Keith Irie, Matt Powell, and Chelsea Beaton of Hope.
Welcome to your post-game report here in your liveevent.com. Northern Cass defeats Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page with a score of 72-25. And the Spartans, two tough tests in the span of 2 days against Grass and St. Thomas and these Northern Cass Jaguars. Jaguars advance to 5-2 on the season. Spartans fall to 2-5. Now, losers of 2 straight games. Let's see how these two teams got here at the end of this one. And it started off for a hot second in favor of the Spartans. Quick Reagan Zerfas bucket gave them the 2-0 lead. And the only lead they saw tonight as an 8-0 run by the Jaguars snuffed out the flame that was the Spartans' offense here on this cold, wintry night in Hunter, North Dakota. Another quick 7-0 run by the Jaguars later in the first quarter. Pushed it to 23-6 at the end of one. And then a 14-0 run continuing on from the end of the first quarter pushed the score to 43-11 in favor of Northern Cass at the half. And then after that, it was just constant scoring and constant subbing by Northern Cass, putting in new players and getting young players more minutes as much as they can, resulting in our 72-25 final here at Northern Cass High School. Jaguars defeat the Spartans by that score of 72-25 on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chat Up at scoreboard 701-866-2972. Please patronize him. Give him your business, and we'll give you more post-game report after this on yourliveevent.com.
Randy, Darla, and the crew at RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro, and Drayton thank you for your business and wish you and your families a safe, healthy, and prosperous new year. RDK Enterprises, planterdoc.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Here's a message from Chad Albert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Elbert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
Here on our post-game breakdown, we'll get right into our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. That is Hallie Crockett, number 13 of the Northern Cass Jaguars, scoring 15 points tonight, having herself quite a night. And I'm joined by Miss Hallie Crockett now. Hallie, tonight, this Spartans team had a tough test last night, and coming in tonight, what did you see that you liked on film that you knew you could take advantage of tonight?
Yeah, when we were watching film, just working the ball around, working on our offense to improve our team as well, and just running the ball up the court we saw as they played against Grafton.
And you guys had, I believe, an 8-0 run in the first quarter, followed by a 7-0 run shortly after, and continuing into the second quarter, 14-0 against the Spartans begin the second. What was clicking at the end? What were you finding? Of course, 13 total turnovers by the Spartans in that first quarter doesn't help their cause either.
Yeah, so for us, it's all about turnovers, just keeping our turnovers low and running the ball through the offense, like I said, and just getting up the court. We're a quick team, so just running teams out is what we do best.
And I believe only 3 turnovers by your squad tonight in just the you're good again in the second quarter, 1 in the first, so 4 total in one half. And as new players come in, turnovers added up just a little bit, but even then, your bench players did a good job. Just how much does Coach DC Lucas emphasize keeping a hold of the ball and just, turning it over against the Spartans here tonight?
Yeah, so the past few weeks during practice, we've really been working on our turnovers. I mean, we started the season off with pretty high turnovers, like 25 turnovers a game, so we've really focused in on that during practice, and we're improving as the season goes on.
And of course, it's always a good feeling, but 5-2 here, 8 days into 2021.
Yeah.
That's got to be one of the good things of 2021, right?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, it's feeling good. I mean, we're growing as a team. I mean, I feel like it's going to be a good season. We're excited. And just stepping it up in practice and being more consistent as a team. So, yeah.
And anything else you want to add tonight?
No, I don't think so.
All right, well, works for me. Hallie Crockett, everyone. That is your Enbridge Energy Player of the Game with 15 points tonight. Hallie, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.
Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Hallie Crockett leaves our broadcast booth here tonight as our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Work has begun to replace Line 3, and keeping everyone safe is Enbridge's top priority. Robust COVID-19 safety rules have been established for Enbridge employees because we all want everyone home safe, of course. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. And we'll keep churning along, and we'll go to our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. As my good man Brady, could you find our logo there? And as looking at our numbers for tonight, Hallie Crockett having herself a night, of course, with 15. And I would say joining her in the starting lineup, Emma Lucas, a good job as well. 9 points by Miss Emma Lucas, going 3 for 4 from the free throw line. And that will make Emma Lucas our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. As thinking about upgrading your planter, visit RDK Enterprises at the locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota to learn more about available rebates and financing. RDK Enterprises, planterdoc.com. We'll take one more break and wrap things up here in Hunter, North Dakota, as final score 72-25 in favor of the Northern Cass Jaguars over the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans here on yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Here, wrapping things up in Hunter, North Dakota, 72-25 victory for the Northern Cache Jaguars, improving to 5-2 on the season, with Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page dropping to 2-5, being outscored 23-6 in the first quarter, 43-11 at the end of the first half, and then the Jaguars sitting in their subs for the rest near the end of the third and fourth quarter, resulting in our 72-25 final. As our players of the game were Hallie Crockett with 15 points, and our RDK Enterprises precision player of the game, Emma Lucas, with 9, going 3-4 from the free throw line. And a robust number of turnovers by the Spartans tonight is what really did them in, especially with 13 in the first quarter. 21 total first half turnovers, resulting in your 72-25 score. The Spartans checking in on our schedule here. Where they go next? Next game out for Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. They'll head to Mayport CG on Monday, January 11th, for a 7:30 tip-off against 3-5 at Mayport CG. Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page with the victory last season, 33-32. At Hope, so trading locations this season. As for the Jaguars, heading back home, they'll stay here on January, wrong date right there, but they'll stay here against Lemoore, Litchville, Marion, a 4-1 team. And like we said in the pregame, these Jaguars don't play any slouches, any scrubs against in the either non-region or region. The Jaguars for this game at 25-13 opponent's overall record, and the Jaguars standing the test, advancing to 5-2. Looks like we'll sign things off here for Brady Siebels and myself, Derek Zimmerman-Geyer. A fantastic job by Brady today, of course. Some beautiful panning shots of this lovely gym we have here in Hunter, North Dakota. It is one of the finer facilities I've seen here in the Northern Land. Hopefully we come back here soon. And hopefully you tune back in, of course, on yourliveevent.com. Signing off, and don't forget to have a wonderful weekend.